for 10 years. Our competitors are finally waking up to the fact that sustainability was good for the marketplace. And we were leading with a product that had transformed by sustainability, but not by sustainability. And the reason our competitors were finally paying attention is that everything had to do with the fact that Interface was capturing the hearts and minds and a good deal of goodwill in the marketplace. And we were doing well by doing good. The analysts who followed Interface walked the floor that day and saw all our competitors were also going down the sustainability path, and they said, we finally get it, Dan. We knew what Ray was talking about. Well, nobody was thinking about oil being $100 a barrel in 1994, except Ray. Or even in 2000. It would take 9/11, the Iraqi war, presidential election, and the collapse of financial markets of Wall Street for them to wake up to the idea that sustainability is good for business. And it wasn't the first time that Wall Street would be slow to get it, but they always do get it. And it wasn't the first time that Interface had seen ahead of the market that didn't exist. So what was happening inside the company during those early years? At first, there was a small band of believers, but they were people with critical roles in the company. Our head of R&D, our lead product designer, key engineers in manufacturing, they became evangelists in the company. We had coincidentally recently introduced a waste elimination program called Quest, quality utilizing employee suggestions and teamwork, that was designed to engage associates in eliminating process waste. It was pretty revolutionary at the time with the idea that you were not going to put any waste standards in manufacturing. And it was working. We were making financial gains by cutting out waste. It fit perfectly into the emerging sustainability mission that we started getting some traction on. People from the shop floor got up, engaged in the mission because they could see the results in their work. They became energized around the higher purpose, reducing our carbon footprint. And their financial rewards were significant. So the small subculture, if you will, began to thrive with an Interface. So in April 1997, we experienced a turning point. Another moment of truth where sustainability went from something that we were managing around to something that we were managing towards. Now, let me say that again, because I think it's important. We stopped looking at sustainability as something that we were managing around to something that we were managing towards. We began to realize it was our future, our way forward. The defining moment came during a huge company-wide meeting. 1,200 people from all over the world were assembled, a cross-section from the shop floor to middle management to senior management. And it was the first time that Ray had a chance to articulate his vision to such a large group of the company. Ray didn't do it alone. Members of the dream team he had assembled, advisors to help crystallize this vision. Ray had tapped the best minds in the world, experts like Paul Hawken, Bill McDonough, Amory Hunter-Lovins, John Picard, David Brower. All at once, we went from having a subculture of believers to a company that was literally infected by sustainability. It was the beginning of it becoming part of our DNA. When I look back on that time, I think it was a combination of things that began to transform our culture. And it started with a handful of super committed believers in a sales meeting where the dream team spoke. They painted us a powerful future state scenario and challenged Interface to get there. We walked away feeling that not only was sustainability doable, but that it was an imperative. Somebody had to lead, and Ray asked the question, why not Interface? It was both aspirational and inspirational. Not only did we get a higher sense of purpose, we heard that sustainability would become a competitive advantage, and we weren't looking back. But still, there was no roadmap. No